38. The driver's seat. Have you ever been a passenger in a car driven by a very poor or reckless driver? It can be an unsettling experience. We all react in more or less the same way. We want to take over and drive it ourselves. We find ourselves pushing hard on the floorboard as if the brakes were under our feet. We do all the looking, keeping an eye on the traffic instead of leaving it to the driver. We can't relax. We're more tired at the end of the trip than we would be if we were driving. It's just as irritating to have a distrustful passenger. I know a man whom no one likes to drive anywhere. His sight is bad and he assumes yours is worse. If you drive faster than a crawl, he gets upset and nervous and is sure you will crash into somebody. Every car which comes near you he feels is going to smash into you. By the time you go very far, his jitters make a nervous and shaky driver out of you. My point is this. Most of us are bad passengers who treat the Lord as though he were a bad driver. The Bible makes clear that God is in the driver's seat. This is what predestination is all about. Romans 8:28-39. There's no question about God's perfection nor about his ability. We are the question mark. Do we act as though some fool or some careless person is in the driver's seat of the universe? Are we bad passengers who are trying to second-guess God, put on the brakes for him, and to correct his every step? Are our prayers really insults? Do we pray as though God has to be corrected or nagged into doing the right thing? Or do we pray with confidence to the perfect Lord, knowing that he delights in our trust and welcomes our trusting prayer? If a bad passenger annoys you, do you imagine God is not annoyed at your distrust? What your distrust is saying to the Lord is simply this. You are declaring that you yourself would make a better God than he is. Such praying isn't prayer, but an insult. The basic premise of prayer is faith and trust. However great our needs and griefs, our trust must be greater. After all, if the Lord is in the driver's seat, what have we to fear?